Okay, good morning. I was going to speak about scandals today and why we sometimes will look at things and be very excited when there is a scandal. Say, I knew that was coming, and it naturally always draws people in and makes a whole big deal. Fascinatingly enough, at the end of this week's Torah portion, we have the most grandiose, tremendous building project ever accomplished by human beings. No, it's not as big as the Empire State Building or the World Trade Center, but oh god, that's so awkward. I meant the Freedom Tower. Um, but rather, we build a house for God. We finish up this week's Torah portion, finishing the book of Exodus, and speaking about how literally humanity was able to build a home where God resides. That's crazy. We've never done that before. It's truly phenomenal. And how does the world look at this tremendous building project that was built? We accuse Moses of stealing our money, right? It starts out, literally they go through, they look at it, and they say, Moses, you must have pocketed some of the cash. I don't see where all the materials are. And Moses is able to turn around right away and show them, boom, no, every single piece of gold that you gave me, I can use it to build the tabernacle. And there was nothing that I was hiding and nothing that I was pocketing, right? But the fascinating idea is recognizing that the nature of people is to assume that it can't be done in a big thing, like really big things can't be done. And the reality is that unless you can show your work and you can show how you accomplished it, you probably didn't do it. And the scandals and the things, the reasons why do we love scandals? Let's just be very frank. Why do we love? I love, I'm a bad person, but I hear, oh, so and so, there's a scandal against this person. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, what happened? I'm like, yeah, I knew they weren't so cool. What's the idea over there? Whenever you see someone succeeding on a big level, unless you can see how they got there, we oftentimes assume they got there not the right way. That they jumped, they skipped, they missed some kinds of steps. And the reality is that a lot of us do. And a lot of us do try to skip steps. My famous thing when I was in the gym, a lot of times I got so addicted to being first or being fast or looking the strongest weight that I would like cheat and I would like skip sets and stuff like that until I'm like, how stupid are you? Like, why don't you just let's not speak nice about ourselves, but why don't you just worry about getting stronger, getting better so you can maintain that edge as opposed to just like arbitrarily having it? Sometimes you can fail. Sometimes you can be second, right? So the idea is, as a leader, we have to know how to talk about, right, our shortcomings, our mistakes, how we get to the levels of success that we do, and not to feel intimidated or feel bad that oftentimes we're not going to seem perfect or unable to make mistakes. And so that's the big concept. And the more that we go on Instagram and Snapchat and all this kind of stuff, we're always trying to show ourselves looking awesome. The harder it is to be frank about showing our work. But really, showing our work is what makes us both able to hit those goals, able to inspire the people to say, look, I'm just like you, right? I'm also struggling with, watching what I eat and going into Passover, all this kind of stuff. Like, being very frank about the issues we have makes us realize that when we're able to make accomplishments, we can inspire other people. And also, when other leaders are showing their steps, it enables us to see, no, that human beings are capable of really great things. It's not just that, people are always cutting corners in order to get to the big results. Have a great Shabbat. Thank you very much.